Good morning, everybody. I'm Julie Moran. Welcome to the Balancing Act's exciting new Mission Makeover series. Now, last Monday, you had the opportunity to meet our three ladies and the team of experts who will be encouraging them along the way. Today, we are going to see some of these experts in action as they coach the ladies through exercise and nutrition, giving these ladies a new outlook.
I never had a feeling or even a thought of a feeling that would replace what eating that cupcake does for me.
How do they expect a big girl like me to do push-ups?
This is a moment of change, so it's not gonna feel comfortable, but you guys are doing it.
Can I give up?
This is gonna be a journey we're all gonna go on together.
Welcome back to the Balancing Act's Mission Makeover series. Now, learning how to diet is something that will last beyond this makeover journey. It's something that these women will carry with them for life. But before they can learn how to eat, it's time for our ladies to meet.
Alex?
Yeah,
Blanca?
Alex, yes.
Jill.
Hi, Jill. Nice to meet
Nice
you.
to meet
I'm so
you.
excited to meet you. Yeah, are you scared?
No, I'm ready.
Come on now.
I have been buried in cupcakes for the past week, so yeah. I was like, I'll never have
Yeah,
another
the
one.
last
but
hoorah.
exactly,
Yeah.
it was a
My
food-a-palooza.
My biggest thing has been that, I've been kind of emptying bottles of Pepsi.
Oh, is that sure? Like, cupcakes is my thing, soda's your thing.
Yeah.
I like the chocolates, cookies.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh boy, are we in trouble.
All of which, right, we have to just make a little bonfire for it.
Are you ready?
I'm definitely ready, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
It's comforting to know that I'm not going to be going through this by myself.
There's so many triggers that I have when it comes to food.
I'm nervous because I have terrible eating habits.
Hi, ladies. Welcome. Nice to meet you. First, I want to kind of get a feel of how you ladies eat. So tell me, Blanca, what do you eat for breakfast?
I'm really bad. I don't eat breakfast hardly ever.
Which you know is not good because breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right? So that's why we want to get our metabolism going so that it's up and it's rev for the rest of the day to burn through our calories. Alex, what do you tend to eat for breakfast?
It's one of those mornings where I'm in a rush. I'll generally stop and get fast food like an iced coffee and whatever their little sandwiches.
All right, and how about you, Jill?
It's fast food. It's carb loaded and fat enriched.
Right. If you run through fast food, it's not going to be balanced. Chances are it's going to be very high in carbohydrate and very high in the bad fat.
I think that through the years, you just get so used to eating whatever's fastest that you forget how it really does affect you.
It's going to be tough for them, you know. Their eating habits are not good, and they don't eat balanced. They eat very high carbohydrate and very high in sugar. Here's our fast food, which is going to give you probably over 400 calories and also all the high saturated fat and poor quality protein. On an alternative, we've got eggs, which I would encourage you to do a whole egg that has all of the good fat. All your vitamins and minerals are all found in that yolk. Throw in some fresh spinach, which is gonna give you that good fiber that you need. Also the vitamins and minerals that we need to start our day. And we need to have our complex carbs as well. So a half a cup of oatmeal is gonna help create a nice balanced breakfast.
A lot of what Tracy's saying I've already heard before. It's interesting that I'm not practicing what she's saying after hearing it so many times. It really makes you think.
So let's talk about our snacks. Do we snack?
I snack. My biggest problem is that I'm a dairy fanatic, so I'm all about the cheeses and the crackers.
The rich, the high fat.
I think I was born eating cheese. So I don't know exactly how to break that.
Alex, tell me a little bit about what you'll snack on.
Generally, if I don't have time to go take lunch or whatever it is, I'll grab a cookie or I'll always have something sweet.
And how about you, Jill?
Well, my constant companion is a cupcake.
Right now, the ladies' relationship with food is one that's negative. You know, they have a lot of guilt when they eat. You know, like anything, it takes about 3 weeks to create a new habit. So I have faith. I think they're going to do fine. And I'm a big advocate of snacking. The more you feed your metabolism, the faster it's going to be. These are just a couple of examples. So we've got our vegetables, and we're gonna couple it with some nuts.
Tracy, really? Really? Okay.
It's all about behavior changes.
We're gonna be open, right?
Absolutely. It's a common reaction. You know, food is their comfort. You know, portion control is a big key. I mean, they're used to eating 2 to 3 times the amount that they should be. Being aware of your feelings, your triggers, and how you are feeling will help us connect between you and your relationship with food. It's going to be a complete lifestyle change for them, and people don't like change, and especially with food, so it's going to be a struggle for them.
Tracy's advice is really something that we can all benefit from. Coming up, it's time to reevaluate how much we eat at each meal. But first, a healthy eating tip from our friends at Domino Sugar.
Hello, I am Chef Nick Stellino. Nutrition, exercise, and hydration go hand in hand. And we know how important hydration is to the weight loss game. The Mayo Clinic says to drink at least 8-ounce glasses of fluid a day, because all fluids count toward the daily total. Sometimes we crave something more than just plain water. If so, to save on calories, try adding the tasty sugar alternative Domino and CNH Light Sugar and Stevia blend. You can add it to hot or cold beverages. In case you want something a little more solid, I have a great recipe to share with you. Light orange cream smoothie. Doesn't this look delicious? All I did was to throw a couple of oranges, milk, low-fat yogurt, some Domino and CNH Light vanilla extract, OJ, and of course, ice. Put all the ingredients in a blender with 1 cup of ice. Blend on a high setting. Slowly add more ice until the smoothie is the desired thickness. Trust me, you're going to love it. Remember to make sure you are always well hydrated. Salute and enjoy. I'll see you next time.
Welcome back to the Balancing Act's Mission Makeover series. You know, a proper diet is not only about what foods we eat, but also how much we eat.
Portion control is a big key. I mean, they're used to eating 2 to 3 times the amount that they should be. I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, my plate was about 10 inches in diameter. Our plates are now 12, sometimes 14, especially when you go out to dinner.
Oh, it's a charger.
And they fill it up.
Yeah.
And then we feel like we need to eat it up. I like to use my smaller plates. Working off a smaller diameter also tricks the brain into thinking that you've got the portions that you used to have, okay? And portion, portion, portion. You really should only have 1/3 to 1/2 cup of a complex starchy carb, being potatoes and rice.
Did you say 1/3 of a cup?
I did. This is an example.
That's 1/3 of a cup. That's it.
It is.
1/3 cup seems like, 4 grains of rice. That little third of 5 grains of rice, that's a big trigger for me.
No,
Because this is
absolutely
a
not.
danger zone.
It's scary for them because food has such a stronghold on them. Again, the key here is balance, and you're not gonna miss all that carbohydrate if you replace it with good vegetables.
I'm gonna have to try to open up my palate more to eat more foods that'll work with my diet.
I love to cook. Beef or beefsteak or chicken.
Red meats are gonna get up and triple the calories versus chicken and fish. How much should we eat? A good rule of thumb is 3 ounces is like the size of a deck of cards, right? So we should stick somewhere between 3 and 5 ounces.
Portion size is my death knell. I mean, I know my portion sizes are wrong, wrong, wrong.
You want to stick to anywhere between 1 and 2 cups of vegetables, your 1/3 to 1/2 cup of your starch.
And no butter or anything like that on your veggies, right?
I'm going to encourage you to avoid it. Anything that's solid at room temperature is considered a poor quality
Well,
fat.
now a good butter is not solid. I'm just kidding.
After today, I think I'm gonna be more aware of my portion sizes. I know that I've been eating way too many of the starchy carbs.
I still don't know what I'm gonna make, but I know that I will be eating different.
I want you girls to think about that this is a new life, a new journey. I'm gonna be here every step of the way to help you guys, okay?
I'm ready to get it started. Right now, tonight, starting with dinner.
You know, it's all about balance, isn't it? Well, coming up, it's time to focus on how we eat and even digest these foods. Like us on Facebook at The Balancing Act and tell us how you're making your own makeover story at home. You've heard the saying, you are what you eat, but there's more to the story. You're really what you digest and absorb. So we've set the ladies up with a digestive health expert.
Hi ladies, I'm Dr. Bob Marshall. I know from my own life experience that nutrition and particularly digestion will make a world of difference in length of life, quality of life, and their ability to achieve and keep their ideal weight. I got into nutrition because around 1988, I was poisoned with a genetically modified amino acid. I was one of 128 people who got it in the lungs, and I'm the only survivor. And the reason was my unrelenting work with nutrition. As a result of that poisoning, I myself started a manufacturing company, Quantum Nutrition Labs, because I really couldn't find the kind of nutrition I wanted to take.
I wouldn't drive my car without knowing how to put gas in it to make it go. But we walk around just servicing our bodies like all day, every day.
I think each of you may have had some experiences with digestion already.
I actually have been hospitalized because of digestive problems.
The food, if it's not digested and absorbed properly, instead of giving you energy and repair for the tissue of the body, it gets stored as fat. Yuck. So I think we need a quick picture to help us explain what's going on with digestion. The stomach is expected to produce hydrochloric acid so that it can break this food down really well, especially protein. As we get older, it's harder and harder for the body to produce this hydrochloric acid, and so our food may not be ideally digested. We want to support the stomach, and we can do this by taking some betaine hydrochloride. This is a supplement just like the hydrochloric acid in the stomach. You want to make sure it's a live source. You want to make sure that it's in a vegetable capsule, and the best time to take it is toward the end of your meal. The guy that makes them work, though, is water. And the minimum in a cool climate where you're not sweating is a ½ ounce per pound of body weight. So our first job is to get this digestion going. Secondly, we can support the pancreas with enzymes that are plant-based enzymes, and the catalyst that works with HCl, pepsin, and they can support the breakdown of protein, fat, and carbohydrate.
For me, that is one of the keys, is to really know what's going on. I don't really know what happens. You know, when I eat, I get big.
There's a couple of tricks. We need to support the gallbladder. You can use a product like this, which has rich amounts of vitamin B6. This group together can be a life-changing support for your digestion. And I can tell you, I have a lot more years on the chassis than you ladies, and I wouldn't be sitting here in good health if I didn't regularly exercise and didn't really understand how to digest and absorb my food.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very informative.
Good.
Good health really does start from the inside out. Stay tuned, because up next, the ladies push their bodies to the limit.
It's hard for me to keep my breath, and I just want to stop now. I'm done.
No, you're not done yet.
Join us on Twitter at Balancing Act TV, #Mission Makeover, to share your weight loss journey. We're back with our Mission Makeover series. Next up is the part that most women dread. I know I do. Sometimes. Well, that's exercise. Luckily, the ladies have one of the best personal trainers around, one who will support them while also pushing them to be the best that they can be.
I'm really excited to meet Adriana, and I'm the type of person that I really need someone that when I just, I don't really want to do this right now, is going to be behind me, pushing me.
Yay!
Hey, how are you?
I'm so happy to meet you.
I'm approaching this like Muhammad Ali, who once said that he hated every moment of training, but he did it so he could live the rest of his life like a champion.
It's definitely gonna be a journey that starts today.
This is what we've been waiting for, to see what it's gonna be like in terms of workout.
I wanna do a little pop quiz type thing, just to see your endurance. I wanna get your heart rates up, and I want you to tell me how you feel. You're gonna step right on top of the step, and then you're gonna straddle side to side, and then I'm gonna be taking some notes, okay? Let's do it. The faster, the better.
Okay, yeah.
Good.
I'm feeling kind of like I need to impress her a little bit because I want her to see, okay, I have a little bit of training behind me, I can do something.
So I want you to go as fast as you can. You're feeling it a little bit more? Okay, now I want you to add the arms, okay? So up, down, up, down. Yeah, okay.
It's been 15 years since I've done a workout in the gym. I haven't worked out in so long, I didn't even have a pair of sneakers. I actually borrowed a pair of sneakers. I'm done.
No, you're not done yet.
Yeah.
No, you're not. I want them to know that they could see me as their friend, their coach, yet I'm gonna have to be strong when I need to be.
It's hard for me to keep my breath, and I just want to stop now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard are you working?
8.5.
Okay.
It should be really simple, but when you have this extra weight, it's hard, but I just have to keep going.
You could go for a little longer.
Yeah.
I could tell. Okay, so you obviously have a good fitness level, and that comes from you being a dancer. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard are you working?
Like a 7.
Okay. How about you, sis?
I'm done. I need to stop my heart
From 1
rate.
to 10.
Done.
Yeah? Okay, so now it's the time to stop. And I want you to put your hands right here, okay? Now think of breathing from the bottom, from the stomach, and not from the chest. So take a deep breath in and feel how it expands. And now I want you to focus on letting all the air out, because if you could take all that air out, then you're gonna be able to take a deeper breath in. And because your body's releasing the endorphins, the happy hormone, when we come here to get together, this is what we're going for. It's not about pain, it's not about crying, it's about really enjoying every single moment of fitness. When you eat, your stomach feels full and it expands, so you're able to breathe deeper. And that's one of those feelings you get, ah. So if you could stimulate this kind of breathing, and you can simulate that kind of feeling, next time you're faced with the piece of food that really triggers you,
Cupcake.
I want you to think of me, and I want you to think of this moment.
I want this so bad that it's right here all the time. I never had a feeling or even a thought of a feeling that would replace what eating that cupcake does for me. That's amazing.
You know, I have 3 different women, 3 different personalities, 3 different fitness levels, so I got my work cut out for me.
Isn't it amazing when you get a totally new perspective on life? This is just the beginning for these ladies and their fitness goals. And make sure you check out next Monday's show when the ladies get a full picture of their health and find out how crucial this lifestyle change is.
I am gonna fix those deficiencies where I have them and make the best of it. This is a life change.
I want you to let us know about your health goals. Join our discussions on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And see you next Monday on another special edition of Mission Makeover.